Geek Cross. Hi, my name is Anna, and I'm a singer.
Hi, my name is Peyton, and I'm a dancer.
And today, what are we doing today?
Today, we are back with a very special comeback reaction because our Woollim babies are having their first comeback. DRIPPIN.
Yes. So today is DRIPPIN's comeback day, and they just released a new song called Youngblood. Yes, they are part of the Woollim fam. They are the maknaes right now. And obviously we've watched the teasers leading up to this. So yeah, let's go.
Go.
Oh. Mood. Literally
When do
mood.
I get to leave?
Working a customer service job? Yeah.
Mood. Is there gonna be something in the freezer?
Oh. This is like the premise of a horror film. And you're happy about it.
Freezer.
It's a fridge.
Fridge. Tattoo was in the fridge.
Narnia.
Forward.
The mom smile is back. It's very modern. Like that line, very modern. Oh.
Oh, I like that part.
There's a mystery. I mean, that was in the teaser, but
I think that's really cute because it's like, yeah.
That did not explain anything.
Also, I got distracted.
Aw. 그거, I really like that.
What is it?
Oh.
Ooh.
No.
What was in the suitcase?
There's still 20-ish seconds. It's Narnia.
Excuse me. Excuse me. So, well, now that I'm done wearing the proud mom smile, let me talk a little bit more constructively. And let's start with the music video. So, first of all, they're so cute. Okay, maybe the mom smile is gonna stay a little bit. The shots of them, especially when they're walking around with like the flashlights or when they're like trying to connect the mystery, I was like, oh, it's like a murder mystery party. But I am so curious. What is the storyline? What information is missing? Okay, so is it just supposed to be an open ending? Like, is it left up for interpretation? Or is it gonna be in the next release? Is it a storyline? And then I watched the live stage of the dance, and now I'm like, is it connected to nostalgia? So moving on to the dance. In the beginning, I was like, floor work, and then I kind of hesitated, and then I just didn't say anything else because I really didn't want to be wrong. But I just confirmed my suspicions by watching their showcase stage. They have repeated exact choreography from Nostalgia at the very beginning of this dance. The only difference is that it's facing the back this time. I really do mean the only difference. There might be really subtle changes, but I was watching it and I was like, this is Nostalgia. What does this mean? What does the storyline mean? Also, there's just a lot of floor work in this. Like, and it's not just like, oh, we're gonna roll to the floor and then we're gonna stand back up. There's like complicated floor work where they're kind of snaking their legs through each other, and it's very smooth, and it kind of has like that, not spy movie, but like it fits with the mystery theme of the music video. In addition to a lot of floor work, there's also a lot of like small group. It's not like strictly partner dancing, but there's a lot of like what I do affects what this person does, affects what this person does, kind of chain reaction choreography, which just makes it really interesting. The young blood thing though, I started to say something and then I kind of just froze in this position because I got distracted by how cute they were. But what I was gonna say is, oh, I just think that that's like a really kind of like fun, playful choreography piece, because we always talk about how rookies are usually trying to show their energy and show like their strength and like that rookie energy. And I felt like that was just very much them being like, we're literally like, we've got that young blood, we're so strong, like flex on them. That's what it felt like, especially because right after that they go into some sort of like really cool like ride the beat movement, and I was like, wow, y'all are so cute, but y'all are also so cool. The last thing I was gonna say is there's not like a traditional Woollim dance break in this, the way that we always talk about like Woollim hallmarks. But right after the bridge, they changed the choreography for the chorus up before they repeat the original choreography. And that's one of my favorite moments in the whole choreography and in the whole music video, because there's like this flourish in right after the bridge into the last chorus, and they all turn. And then Changguk, when he does it, he like puts his arms up and it just opens up so nicely and they're all moving. And I just really like turns, and it's just a really pretty moment in the choreography. So that was my favorite part. But yeah, they're really cute. I'm really proud. Anna's turn.
Hello, it's my turn for comments. I have decided on what genre of Woollim techno sound they are. This is very like house, like deep, dreamy house. One of like the big hallmarks of that is the more melodic bass line that's like constantly moving, and it is like very deep and grounded. It doesn't just like sit there. It kind of feels like one of those grounded sounds that like goes down and like boom out.
Yes. It permeates out.
Yes.
There you go.
I needed an actual word, not a sound. But then that's really contrasted with a lot of like higher pitched sort of light sounding synths that they have. Like one of my favorite ones are the little like twinkling sort of notes that hit. And also because when those twinkling notes hit, it's slightly rolled. It's like just two notes, but it's like didn't instead of just all at once. Overall, in the song, there's like a lot of reverb in it as well. It feels very dreamlike, which is why I said like more dreamy house, because there's just like this sort of hazy layer there. Initially during the reaction, I didn't say anything because I thought it might have just been an issue on my side. It feels like the whole song has some sort of like layer over it, like it's been through some sort of filter, it also sort of adds to that effect of like dreamy haze, sort of. And like that makes sense for their story that they're seeming to set up. Is it a storyline or is it just a standalone? Because he's like going into a different world through the 편의점 fridge. Because of that sort of haze and just like the whole like house genre that they're in, this whole song feels like very smooth, which is very different from what I think of when I think of Youngblood. Because maybe it's just because I've been influenced by 5 Seconds of Summer so much, but usually I think of something like really edgy and like sort of harsh. And you get the slightest bit of that in the bridge, because in the bridge there's that really short electric guitar synth that comes in, and I'm like, ooh, there's the little bit of edge I had been thinking of, and then it goes back to like the more smoother sound of the rest of the song. Next is harmonies in the chorus. It was really interesting because you had to listen more closely for the first harmony. The level that it was mixed at was a lot lower, and it kind of has a similar effect to like the higher pitched, more like brighter twinkling synths that happened. So it's really cool. The last thing was fade out ending, kind of. The song does resolve, but the descending synth line that you hear, like the da da da, doesn't resolve. What resolves the song is this echo of a synth that actually hit before the descending line. So like you aren't focused on it because like the latest thing that your ear is processing is the descending line, so you have to like go back and listen to the echo for it to resolve. And I thought that was really cool. And also like it takes a moment to register because all the synths for that part are like the distorted sounding ones that kind of sink and fall. So yeah, anyways, that's all I have to say.
TLDR is it's our Woollim babies' first comeback with Youngblood, and we are so proud. They are so cute. And also, the song and the dance are really interesting, so it's just like the complete package, everyone. Like, really, it is.
Peyton every 5 seconds. They're so cute.
They are.
No, I agree with you. You're such a mom.
But all I need now is the complete storyline, please. Please.
Because it seems like they're setting up a storyline, but like if you look in the past, Woollim doesn't really do storylines with their music videos.
We say we're
like across multiple, like standalone, yes, but not across like multiple releases, you know?
Right?
So that being said, if you enjoyed this reaction and also are excited for DRIPPIN's promotions for their first comeback ever, then please leave a like, comment, subscribe,
ding,
turn on your notification bell, and bye.
Bye.